At this point in my life, who cares what people think? We all struggling out here. People who pretend like they have every conceivable advantage known to man, knowing damn well they don't, they just trying to put on the front. I'm not going to put on the front. I really wanted to start this off by doing the whole Netflix sitting down for the documentary trend, but who has time for that? Because I've been away from this channel for so long. Folks are probably wondering just where the hell have you been? And some people are just wondering, well, who the hell are you? Well, this is Chris Two Cents. It is my corner of the internet to talk about things that I like to talk about that have nothing to do with the things that I specialize in sometimes. But this is an update for obvious reasons. Of course, if you guys are new, I'm Chris Stevens. I'm a journalist, a writer as a whole, a music lover, car nerd, single guy, all the things that I talk about on this channel. Things are, moving in a different direction for me. And that is what I'm trying to get used to at this point, because I talk about this on my Patreon, where I say that I've been in journalism, sports journalism, for almost 25 years, and maybe it is time for something new, but it feels like I'm in one of those marriages where nobody really wants to leave because of divorce, because of familiarity and fear. Familiarity of what you know, what you were comfortable with, and the fear of starting over again. And, and at this stage in my life, I mean, I'm in my middle 40s, we might as well say. And trying to pretend like I can just, pick up and leave and just start a whole new life again, it just doesn't seem possible. But stranger things have happened. But I have a lot to think about. If it wasn't for the kindness and the generosity of a mentor of mine, I don't know what I'd be able to do to make my rent for this month, for July. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for August and September. I actually have a job. By the time you guys be watching this, I'll be going to see somebody about a job on Friday. So hopefully that works out. But I just feel very disillusioned with this field and different things. And I'm going to be very careful with my words here, because I'm not upset at my boss, who has been, encouraging me to step out on my own anyway. He wasn't trying to get rid of me. He was trying to get me to stack on what I was already doing. There's no ill will. I mean, the last time we had this little come to Jesus, I was very angry. I was very angry last summer, but now at this point, I know that anger doesn't serve me any good. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to automatically make money materialize out of thin air for the business, or for his business, or myself. I gotta do what I gotta do. And as much as I have enjoyed sitting at home working for 4 years now, I have not had an in-person job since I left Claymont Library in Delaware in March of 2022. And we are now getting ready for August 2026. So I have literally not had to sit in an office or an office setting for 4 years. And I've liked it like that. But I know that isn't going to be the realistic view, unless a another remote job in a different field just sort of like falls out of thin air somehow. I mean, if it happens, I mean, if you want to fall work from home job again, that'd be fine. But I got you got to do what you got to do. Bills are due, rent's due, and got to make it happen. And but I'm still very much in tune with the things that I know I'm good at, like writing. And I again have a novel out. It's called A Widower's Gift. You guys want to read that? I will put the link to buy in the description below. It is a ebook, is a digital download only, which means you will get an ebook version and a PDF. You can read whichever one you want. And I also have this little dandy right here. It's called On the Groove Line. It is my music podcast. And of course, today at 12 o'clock, I'll be live. I mean, I'll be coming back from my job meeting before then. So 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on today, Friday, July 24th, I'll be talking about this Motown Greatest 100 Songs list that a British magazine said that Marvin Gaye's version of Heard It Through the Grapevine is the top Motown song of all time. We are absolutely going to discuss that. The link to the podcast and the YouTube channel will be in the description below. So I'm still working. I'm still very much working. In fact, this channel is going to undergo a little bit of a renaissance. In fact, you already know, since the WNBA All-Star Game is this weekend, you sports fans, me and Coach Meek are going to be back this week, recapping the first half of the WNBA season, previewing the second half. So this is not going to be the last time you see me in the next 48 to 72 hours. So actually, it's probably closer to 96. But you get the picture. You'll be here. I think you'll be here. So don't be afraid. I mean, if you have any questions, or if you want to help, I have a GoFundMe going right now. I'm going to put that link in the description as well. So this is pretty much just a quick update on what is going on in my life. And if you had to ask me how I feel, like I was very, when I got the news Tuesday that things had taken a turn for the worse, like I was just, again, it didn't serve me anything to be super angry, but I was hurt. I was devastated. I was very anxious. And then, like I said, if it wasn't for the, thankfully, the kindness of a mentor and a friend and somebody who's known me my entire life said, I can help what I can help with. And that turned out to be the rent that I owe my landlord this month. But after that, I got to figure it out on my own. And I've been able to figure stuff out on my own. So, you know, I'll rise again. I mean, it took forever last time. It took a whole, what, 10 years for me to get my life together. I'll talk to y'all about that another time. But I think at this point that I know what I have to do. I know what I need to do. And I just have to, bite the bullet, so to speak. And just to, you know, keep paying for the peace that I enjoy in having this apartment. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. So, I mean, I guess I'm very, frustrated with the way things went. I'm very anxious about what the future holds. I'm still very nervous about it all, but I have skills. I have a personality. I have a sort of following that people will at least, certain people will at least still check for me in the things that I do and support. So I just have to build a stronger base. And that's something that I know I can do. I just have to be dogged about it. I have to be diligent. I have to be persistent. I have to be driven. I have to be focused. I have to plan things out. And that is pretty much what I'm going to do because that's all I know how to do. And that's all I'm going to have to do to get through this. I mean, I don't plan to spend my 45th birthday anywhere other than, making money or at least comfortable enough to where I don't have to worry about being out on the streets. I refuse. I mean, September 25th is not that far away. Matter of fact, my birthday is 2 months from this Saturday. I still plan to not be sad on my birthday. That's the goal right now, is to not be sad and depressed and angry on my birthday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take every measurable step to make that happen. And if you guys want to support and help me out as I navigate what is next in my life, this channel is going to be the place where we learn and grow together, as we always have before. So thank you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate y'all. As always, the contact information for me, the Groove Line, on the Groove Line, and my GoFundMe will be in the description below. If you want to donate, you can. If you want to share, you can. It's all good. I don't, at this point in my life, who cares what people think? We all struggling out here. People who pretend like they have every conceivable advantage known to man, knowing damn well they don't, they just trying to put on the front. I'm not going to put on the front. And I'm not going to make me feel bad about, the unlucky streak I've had in journalism. I'll probably talk about that in another episode. But yes, that's it for this edition of Chris 2 Cents. Greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hated to restart this with this kind of update, but all that means is it's only going to get better from here. So thank you guys for checking in with your boy. Allow me to check in with y'all. And until the next time we talk, y'all be good or be good at it. Haven't said that in a while, but we're going to start saying that more. We're back.